Hello, and I just wanted to check in and hope that everybody's doing well. I'm Catherine Donnelly, CFA candidate for Level 1, and I wanted to check in and give you guys a little bit of Monday motivation. It is overcast, it is hot and muggy here. I just want to go to bed, but can't because I have stuff to do, and I have to work, and I have to get kids, and we have a baseball game, and it's time to breathe, okay? So if there's anything you're going to take away from this message, just take in the moment. Just breathe. Enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, then maybe think about changing things. And don't worry about what everybody else has, because you're going to get what you deserve if you work hard and do what you love. It's going to come. See? Smiling starting to keep creeping now. Yes. So I had an amazing opportunity presented to me last week, and definitely a path for, not necessarily a new career path, but for something to get my love and dedication into for a little while. Something that could go into a great project for years to come. I'm very happy with my decision. It's something that I've been kind of waiting for. I've been doing different things and, freelance, financial press releases. Those are real fun. They're not bad. They're not bad. I might still be doing that. They're not bad. But it's a skill set. And within our skill set, we really need to do some self-discovery and decide what it is we want to do, what we want out of this life, and go for it. And if you're stuck in the mode of just repeat, I can't imagine doing the same thing every single day of my life and not experiencing life. So if you're struggling, if you're one of those that's out there, I don't think this is for me. Don't quit. Don't walk up and quit. You can't do that. You have life. You have bills. I get it. Thing is, decisions we make today are leading up and building up for our future tomorrow. If you're not loving what you're doing today, you're not enjoying today. I know it can be scary. And making life transitions that you think and hope are for the better probably will be. But it's how you get from point A to B that really matters. And the journey along the way. And if you're not enjoying the journey, start taking inventory and think just what it is you want, what it is you're missing, and it will find you. You might have to wait, might have to be a little patient. It will find you. But if you take away anything from this message today, just know that in your heart, you can make a difference. You can be happy. You can find your own path. You can build your own light. It's not going to come find you. You need to go out and go for it. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm loving every second. So it's been a couple tough years, as I've shared before. Nothing I had ever wished on anybody. But finally getting through that last few humps, you can see I'm happy. I'm there. There's still room to improve. I'm not the top of the hill. I'm still scratching my way up, but I'm getting there. And one thing I have noticed is that if you are open and do your own research, you can find a tremendous amount of opportunities. Hands extending out to reach you and help you lift up the rest of the way, whichever direction you're wanting to go. Those resources are out there. They are available. Okay? So one thing I wanted to touch on is women in finance. I know the hashtag women in finance. You'll find it all over Twitter. As well as this video now. However, women in finance are still something that's not really a big precedent. We don't make what the men make in this industry. I think about 39% of women make up the management in businesses in the United States. That's good. Not great. Kind of sucks. And I think things are changing. I did see a quote today. There was an article by Neil Godfrey. Actually, it's on Forbes. It's a little bit older article. I think about 2 years old. But it has some great information about financial firms wanting to, quote, crack the code and hiring more women to be the nurturers in their company. See, traditionally, women in America, they're supposed to stay home in the kitchen, pregnant, bare feet, whatever. But as these companies who are protecting all these assets and capital of investors, they need people there in there nurturing the relationships, nurturing the accounts, making sure that they're investing in smart decisions where things that will grow And there have been stats that women do tend to lose a little bit less money in the stock market. We're a little less risky. Although the big risks can be fun. They can be a great ride. But we like to stay a little bit more grounded, I think, sometimes than our male counterparts. And no, I'm not trying to gender stereotype. I'm trying to defeat the gender stereotypes because things are changing. And another thing that Neil Godfrey had gone into is the working mothers. And this is something that I can attest to. I used to absolutely hate seeing, taking my kids to school. I was a stay-at-home mom. I was very fortunate to have that role for a very long time. Paying that back now. Because like I said, my husband was the one earning the income. I was staying home raising the kids, helping him on the back end with things he needed help with. But just as he said, if I ever left, everything's gone. And it was. And there were so many nights that I didn't sleep at night, stressing over the finances and the financial situation, not sleeping. And it was because I had no control. I had absolutely no control. I wasn't earning a paycheck. I did some volunteer work. That obviously doesn't pay. And I have all these little kids. All these mouths to feed. And dogs. And now hamsters and goldfish and cats. The joys that come with children. But, many people have fur babies. There's now a WAG app to walk your dog when you can't make it home. But as a stay-at-home mom, I was often frustrated by going to the park with my kids and seeing it was nannies. Working moms who had these careers and weren't vested in the development and the growth of their children. And that's something that really bothered me. I did not want to be that mom. I'm working now. I'm doing okay. I'm making a career for myself. And my children love me to death. I may have also shared that I'm a coach on my son's Little League team. I know, good. Gender stereotype, I'm breaking it. I get a lot of looks like, what is this lady doing? Every time I drop the ball when it's thrown to me, that little thought in the back of my mind of, yep, she's a woman. Girls can't throw, girls can't catch. You know what? I'm sorry, I'm better than half the dads. Okay, half the team, they are great. They're a lot better than I am. But you know what? I'm making a difference in my son's life. I'm there doing it with him. I'm active. I had a conversation with my mom the other day. All of us grew up. We were in Little League. My oldest brother stayed in baseball, and he played in high school. And he often says to my mom, I just remember you at my games. You were there. You missed the plays. You had no idea what was going on. And my mom had to say, yeah, I missed a lot of it. I had no idea what was going on. I wasn't interested. I was just sitting there. I see a lot of moms that come, whether they're single, married, quite a few are single. They're working moms. They deserve a break too. I get it. It's hard. But this is what they're doing at their sons' games. And you know who high-fives their sons after they score a run? Me. The other coaches. Usually the dads. But me. I'm not out there wiping the tears from my son's eyes. I'm not, telling him, oh, you got a boo-boo, it's okay, get up. I'm kind of tough when it comes to sports. I competed nationally in my own sports. I get it. But be in the moment. I'm sharing memories with my son that he'll never forget. I'm on the field with him. I see the plays. I might be making one of the bad calls, but we're laughing about it later. So whatever it is, whatever stress you're going through right now, just know that you are in control. You have the choice to be in control, and you can make the changes that you want to see. You can do it. Nobody else is going to do it for you. No matter how hard you try to make somebody else happy, they're not going to make sure that you're happy. You need to do that. Happy Monday. Get out of bed. Go kill it.